another episode of Downward TV. I'm Jay.
I am Christian.
And I'm Steve.
Another Steve Short. Man, another Steve bites the dust. Well,
Bootable. Boom. Boom.
yeah, he's not even here to do that.
By the way, we didn't sample that. We added an extra beat, so it's not stolen from Queen.
Take that.
Rewind it back.
Interesting stuff happening online as of late.
Let's take you to a place that I like to call Imagination Land.
Well, I like to call it reality, ladies and gentlemen.
You're in a band. You want to go on a tour. You want to visit the States. So this, can we call him a DB? A douchebag?
Oh, are you talking about the douchebaggery?
Yeah. So this douchebag says, yeah, I could give you a tour. But you're like, you know, instinct's telling me that this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Good.
Right?
Gotta go
So,
check out.
you Google search promoter scam. And the first name that comes up on your list is Downward.
Wow. I don't know to be proud or shameful.
It's not us doing the scam though, it's not us.
I take pride in the fact that we are able to help people bypass the
Headache.
headache and the heartache.
Right,
is
right.
the worst.
That's true. We've met a few people from this situation, so that's a very true statement.
New note. Check out our notes on our Facebook page, and it'll fill you in. We ran into some issues. Back to the current event.
So we gotta say thanks to our friend from London who almost got screwed over by the same guy we did.
Man.
Andy C. You gave us metal greetings from London, so I guess we'll give you downward greetings from Fresno.
Yeah, no doubt.
Fan of the week this week goes to Marcella A. If we can just do Marcella A.
Marcella A.
Again!
Hook it again.
But not consecutively. So
Hold on, let me just say a little side note real fast.
That's cool.
I really appreciate every fan of the week that we have. Truly do.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean,
you're right. They really go out of their way to make the fan of the week happen.
So when we say your
Most
name,
of the time.
we seriously we want to give you a shout out, and I just want to say thanks for playing along.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident in saying that.
So you're telling me that Nicole and Marcella A are in a full battle right now, neck and neck.
Yes.
Because they've alternated.
So Marcella has to win 2 more times in a row to get some swag, whatever she wants.
Date with Steve.
Possibly. So if Marcella A wins 2 more times in a row, then she'll get some free swag, whatever she wants.
She has actually come out and requested downward panties.
Wow.
So we're gonna have to make some special edition.
We are. I'm gonna go and change the rules because I can. Nicole or Marcella wins next week, and you guys are the fan of the downward fan of the.
Unprecedented.
I didn't see. We didn't even know about that. That just happened right now.
That just happened.
Next point wins.
Hey, put up or shut up. We've been putting this contest on for a while, and we got to make it happen. Somebody's got to win.
Get some. This next segment goes out to all you fans who keep asking us when the album's coming out. You're so anxious, and you're completely supporting us.
Myself included.
Much appreciation.
You know what? I get a lot of that. I
Yeah.
get a lot of that too in person. A lot of people that I know.
I understand it and I love it, but I just need to. We need to just let you know where we're coming from when we update you and say we're recording or we're doing this and that.
Sure.
But we started from scratch with this new album. We got a new place that we practice at.
And record.
Record at. And so we're
It's the same place.
We're literally building it from the ground up.
Yeah.
So we put up a wall, and then we test it to see how it sounds, and then we're gonna put up more walls, and then we're gonna test that because we're just trying to find the sweet spot, so to speak.
When you guys listen to the radio, I know I do it all the time. When you guys hear a song, you've heard the same song, let's say 20 times in a row, or 20 times in general.
They don't play them in a row on the radio.
So let's say you listen to the same song a few times in a row, and you're thinking, okay, on this part, you know, what if they would have done this way, or what if they would have added this, just to add that little bit more. That's what we're, like, especially with me, that's what I'm doing.
Good point. What he's talking about is our scratch tracks. What we do is we just, we get us together, we record what we have to date with the song, all the changes, all the new tweaks we've made. We listen to it back, we listen to it a couple times more, and we're like, you know what, that snare hit and that snare hit aren't cool in the song. We could do something better than that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear.
And we're also like way too stubborn to go the route of the way some new, let's see, put it delicately, I guess, new bands, new style of recording, maybe add a little bit of too much mechanical, if you will,
Yes.
abilities
I understand what you're saying.
to their recording, and we're really keeping it to
where they sound like robots.
We are, yeah,
Right.
to where you maybe even a computer. Anyways, we're trying to keep it to we're really doing, you know, what we're talented at doing.
In a nutshell, on this hand we have heart and soul, and on this hand we have modern machinery, and downward is in this hand, and we plan to stay. So
Right. And we have to compete with the other hand.
Very much so.
rock,
So,
paper, scissors. Rochambeau.
We're putting in the extra work, and we're doing what it takes this time around.
So so we keep talking and we keep talking, but it will take a little bit longer because we're doing the heart and soul method.
Alright. For the simple fact that I'm wearing a t-shirt, the now, I guess, separated Red Castle Army, bunch of metal tears go out to that situation. But Sir Beast Mode,
The whole crew.
the whole crew, Armando,
Individually, we'll send out our.
wait. Rue Beer.
Yeah.
YouTube Rue Beer. I gotta mention something. Me and you
Us.
went to a concert last weekend.
We did.
Last weekend. The Whalers, the freaking Whalers,
Fuck.
came courtesy of Die Hard's Music.
I was honored enough to get the call from Pete asking me to help out a fellow musician that we've worked with in the past, Merlinda Espinoza. She's an awesome person.
Awesome musician, Merlinda Espinoza. Find her somehow and listen.
So I got the honor to play that show last Sunday. Got to hang out with the Whalers a little bit behind
Hung
stage.
out with the Whalers backstage.
It was cool. It was a really good time. I got to see how, you know, the most interesting thing was usually when you're playing a local show, the headliners show up right before they play. Complete, you know, oh, we run this, but, you know, I'm not trying to bow down to anyone. I'm just saying, like, from my experience,
how it goes.
headliners have, you know, an aura about them. These guys were here before I was. But even, like, Dirty Sanchez tore it up, dude. I was there to see theirs. Unfortunately,
Dirty Sanchez
dude,
tore it up.
really did. It was a good show.
Reggae royalty right here in our own Fresno.
It was awesome. It was Tower Theater last Sunday. It was a really good show. I had a really good time. I was honored to play it, and thank you, Pete, for hooking it up. I appreciate it.
Pete and then the whole crew, Dyer's Music crew, made it happen. Just to pound it home, they were on stage setting up their own stuff, right back in the heart and soul hand. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
Peace.
Walk off your center stage and pull the call. I'm not gonna dance for you anymore.